Testing. Welcome to episode 293 of Beauty Magazine, the Sims 4 story of a struggling 10-year-old magazine in the year 2008, and the prequel story that takes place in 1981 using The Sims 3 and 4. We are getting closer to episode 300. Yesterday we were watching back some scenes from some previous episodes, and I realized I kind of redid. I did a certain scene twice with two different versions. So I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do about that. So in yesterday's episode, one of the scenes that I did yesterday that we did not watch back from a previous episode, I finally have Misty back in town. She came home, first she talked to Caroline, and then went home to Wally. And I was watching back previous episodes, and I have two versions of Misty's mother coming over to her house, walking in the door with Wally and Caroline, her friend Caroline, being there alone after Misty had gotten into her dad's truck and left and postponed the wedding. The first version was apparently everybody was getting along and just going to deal with everything. And then I had a second version later on where Wally and Caroline both told off Sylvia for what she was doing by keeping Misty's father from her and hiding the cards and letters. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. You know, it's hey, Potato. First thing I need to do is I'm going to go over to this other computer. I'm going to look at yesterday's episode and figure out what episodes those were. Okay, so was it 216? Here, let's see. Episode 216. Or is that just where we left off? Two 17. Okay, so in episode 217, we had the version where they told off Sylvia and she left in a huff. You left town? Now, what was the other one? Was it 211? Probably 211. Are we going to join it in progress? Yeah, we'll join 211 in progress. Okay, so that's where she hopped in the truck and left. Okay, so 211 is where she hopped in the truck. And then with her father, Mitch Miles. And then you all found out the next day, or in the next episode, we did that. I was thinking earlier about. So then in 213, we had the nice version. Yeah, so in a matter of 4 episodes, I ended up doing the same thing twice, only 2 different versions. That's what happens when I drive around in the damn truck for like 4 episodes. So now I gotta figure out, it's like, is one of these like a dream, or maybe one of these was like Caroline was so tired from the babies at home that she dreamt that Sylvia came over and Wally was really ripping her a new one, or let's watch these 2 different versions. Because I'm going to need to refresh myself here. All right. So this was the first version. But let me put it in the playlist link. I just want to really quick say hi and a shout out to everybody. If you were here for yesterday's episode at all, thanks a lot. And there was at one point while I was driving the truck, there was it said I had 20 people watching. So it's a lot of people if you're actually people. But regardless of how many that was, still, if it's even one person, thank you for tuning in for however long it is. I do appreciate that. And I'm going to put this here in case I forget later. Because, yes, we do play. So, what's going on? Well, apparently she found him. And she's on the road with him. And the wedding is postponed. I love how Caroline's just sitting there, just not giving a crap about what Sylvie's doing. Come on. The hell? Yeah, that's right. Why does it always take so long? Yeah. I'm sorry, you all. Look, don't start with the I feel horribles. You did what you did. It's done. You did the cards and letters from her. I mean, it would have been so terrible. Let him see her. He's not a criminal, is he? No, I guess if cheating was a crime, then we'd have some overfull prisons. But no. In the meantime, we gotta. I'm over my head here. I can't. I was barely holding it together with this wedding. This we're gonna lose the venue. I tried contacting them. They said we paid the deposit. They don't have any dates available to change the wedding. Everybody's booked, and we paid for that spot, and that's our spot. And we either show up or we forfeit the money. And Well, that was our budget. We don't have a backup budget. And we sure as heck can't get anything on short notice. Well, we'll work it out. We've got a little bit of time. We'll have. It may not be the wedding she wants, but if she's coming back and wanting a wedding, she'll have one. Look. She wanted to see her dad. Yeah. And I already told her it don't matter where the wedding's at. You know, if she's there and she says I do, I'm saying I do. I'd marry her in a phone booth. Well, let's hope it don't come to that, Wally. You two in your tight spaces. She told you about that. Well, you know, girls will be girls. You know she couldn't resist telling me. Especially after, well, she was happy when she met you. Yeah, Wally, I haven't had a chance to say it, but you do seem like a pretty good guy, and I really do want the best for you and her. I mean, she's a walking heartbeat. Yeah, well, that really does describe her. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's not only a walking heartbeat, but she quite the fire too. Oh, don't remind me. Well, let me see if I can make some phone calls, and we'll work something out, Caroline. Don't worry about losing the deposit on the other thing. You know, I created this mess, and I'm gonna help fix it. Besides, Wally, you and Misty have been doing some amazing things for me lately, and well, I got to do my part. Oh, and I'm gonna need you to do me a favor here, Caroline. What's that? I want you to take a couple of days off. Why don't you go home and hug them babies? And get yourself some sleep if you can. Or if you need some rest, you go ahead and just take a few more naps here while you're at it. So you do whatever you gotta do. You know, we can't have you laying down when you're supposed to be standing up next to her. Okay. All right, Sylvia. I'm sorry about this thing, folks. It will never go away. I can't. As long as there is a button on a wheel on the mouse and all that, I'm never gonna stop doing that. I mean, especially when this is part of the thing. You know, I have to. You know, if I could just do something else, turn the camera and all that, but you know, it's right there. Anyway, we're gonna switch house. So that was the nice version. And apparently over the next few days after that, let's see, when was this? This was in August. I don't remember exactly what was going on in August, but I probably had a coworker on vacation that week or something. Yeah, it's funny because we were supposed to. That was around the time when we thought they were ripping out our service counters at work. Turns out, nope. That is like today and the next few days. Like when I go in there tomorrow, one of them will finally be gone. Possibly. I work in a grocery store meat department, and they're getting rid of our service counters as part of the remodel. All right. Anyway, so that's what we said in that episode, and then I found out that I did another version 4 episodes later. This one was not as nice. So I'm going to have to figure out which one we're using. She does have a key, so. Oh, hey, Caroline. Wally. Where's Misty? Funny you should ask. That's really the question. Where indeed? What do you mean? Oh, I've got to listen to my crackers again. Pardon me. I'm going to refill my bowl here. I didn't know it was this loud when it was on my phone. gave her the box of cards and letters, and she called me over here so we could go through them together, because, you know, I don't know what you thought she would do, but that's what she did. And apparently she found him. I figured she would. You know, I don't know what he did, but would it have been so terrible to let her talk to her dad? I mean, is he some sort of criminal? No, he's not a criminal. Not that I'm aware of. So what did he do that was so wrong? Did he really, did you catch him cheating on you? All I know is I saw my best friend getting into his truck and they drove away. It didn't seem to be the first time they'd done that either. So, your best friend got into your husband's truck and they drove away? Yeah, it's, that, I see where you're coming from. No, my best friend was married too. Did you ever confront her about it? Oh, she left town before I had a chance to. So let me get this straight. You made him leave town? I didn't want him anywhere near my daughter. His daughter? My daughter. Sorry about the eating. No, you're not. Well, so he listened to you and he left town? Apparently he was trying to send cards and letters to Misty for her birthday and whatnot. You holding anything else back from her? You got any cards and letters that you didn't give her? Only the ones he wrote to me. She don't need to see those. Swearing up and down he didn't do a darn thing. I saw what I saw. So you divorced him and he left town? Left you the house or the apartment? Oh no, we ain't divorced. He hasn't bothered to show his face around town enough to sign any papers. Oh, what a kettle of fish you got us into here, huh? What are you talking about? That's my kettle of fish. He cheated on me. Well, I don't know how to say this, but we got a problem. Yeah, the problem is she ain't gonna be back in time for the wedding. Yeah, and even if she does come back, we've lost the venue and the deposit. We have nowhere to have this wedding. We don't have any money. Why is that my fault? He's the one that cheated on me. He's the one that left town. Now, whatever he's doing out there, driving a truck or whatever, that's his business. If she decided to go for a ride with him after all this time, I tried to hold her back from that, but hey, I'll let it go. I've had some rough times with my dad at times, and my mom, but I'm sure glad they didn't do anything like that. I'm sure you thought you were protecting her, but you just... Hey, Missy's a big girl. She can handle herself. Besides, she don't have to worry about him cheating on her. Oh, Sylvia. Sylvia, I think it'd be best if you, I don't know, I think you should just go home for a little while we figure some things out. Because, you might want to look in the mirror a little bit and kind of reflect on some things. Now, I understand he hurt you, and maybe he did cheat on you, but some of that stuff you done to Misty, that ain't right. Keeping her from her daddy, that ain't right. There's plenty of daddies out there that do a lot of mean things to their kids. But unless you know something mean that he done to her, other than listen to your wishes and leave town, well, all I know is you seem to be the one that did the mean thing here. You took her daddy away from her. He took himself away by cheating on me. He neglected his family, trying to get the pants of my best friend. Trying to get up under her skirt. Yeah, I think it's time for you to go. Yeah, you need to go, Sylvia. Don't worry, I'll keep the flowers all cared for while we figure this out. You need to figure out. You need to figure out this situation and what your role was in it. When Misty comes back, she needs to come back to a different mama, one that she can trust. I don't know if she can trust you. I don't know if I can trust you. Keeping things like that from her. All the man did was write letters and birthday cards to his child. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, I guess you're right. Maybe I should go find out what the hell is wrong with me. Oh, look, she's all happy. Not. Okay, so I have two completely different versions of that event. Well, you wanted to be a storytelling gamer. Yeah, I guess. And I'm all out of crackers. You could always go get popcorn. Oh yeah, I have plenty of popcorn. So which one happened and which one was a dream? Or maybe both were dreams and something else happened. Or maybe a combo of both happened. Or... But Misty is back in town from being on the road with her dad. Let's, let me see what we said yesterday then. Because, so she was dropped off, but before going home, I'm pretending this is a hotel anyway, but I couldn't get it to like work the way it was supposed to work at the time, so she just kind of hiding in there. Not hiding, but she's sitting right here at a table, but it's not visible right now. Okay, probably went and got coffee or something. Okay, let's try this again. So, what happened? He called you and you just jumped in his truck? Well, he texted back. He said he was coming through town and that he couldn't stop because he was running late. But if I could just get in the truck with him and go with him on the road for a week or so, we could do the talking while we were driving. I had no choice. You know, I didn't want to wait around and have my mother interfere with me seeing him or go through the wedding without him or whatever was going to happen. I had to take the chance. You know, I haven't seen my father in years. I don't like how it happened, but it happened. Well, yeah, it happened, and well, we were all thrown for a loop there. I mean, at least you left the note. That's about all I had time for. I didn't even pack. I'm still wearing the same clothes. I'm almost afraid to ask, but how did Wally take it? Is he mad at me? I I don't know if he's mad at you or not. I mean, I think you're lucky it's him and not some other guy. Well, I think he's got his mind made up that he's going to be marrying you, and he just wants to get to that day. About that, do we have any what's going on with the plans? Well, plans are that we don't have a venue. The one you had took our money, and they don't have any future dates available. And at the moment, we don't have enough money to get another venue. on short notice. So I don't know what we're going to do. And it's kind of hard to figure that out when we didn't know when you were coming back. It has been over a week, so it's a good thing we didn't make any arrangements yet. I'm really sorry. I know you are. And if it were any other reason, I'd be really upset with you. But I know that if it was my dad, I'd need to see him too. So what, do you want to tell me what the story is with him and her? Well, first let's get out of here. I don't really like being here. It's almost as if I'm in a ghost town or something. Me right away. I had really? So what did he say? I mean, what happened to begin with? Well, he didn't tell me right away. I had to. We went we went all the way to Texas and back a couple of times before he finally decided he was going to talk to me. I mean, we talked about other things, and he asked about me, but he wasn't ready to talk about her until finally we pulled over at this little roadside park in Utah, and these old train cabooses and train cars. And that's when he finally asked and said, "So what is it you want to know?" Yep. Yeah, you can actually sleep in those. Now, I didn't. Come on, spit it out. This must be where my microphone cut out. Okay, what I had said was, I didn't build this to be exactly like that other one, because I didn't have that kind of room here. But this was just basically based on that theme of old train cars at a rest area. And you can actually see this if you drive around in American Truck Simulator, but we didn't actually go up into Utah during those episodes. I've been there in other Truck Simulator episodes, but we didn't go there in these. I just said that we did. But yeah, this is based on that place in Utah. It's in southeastern Utah. Excuse me. Let's see how long it took me to figure out my microphone situation. This was yesterday. Or earlier today, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we just... Come on. Let's get on. Okay, so for some reason it wasn't recording me. Or something. So I'll have to redo that. At least I think I do. Because when I try to play it back, it's whatever they were saying here, I'm not hearing it. So now I'm hearing it, but so what do you want to talk to me about? What do you want to know? I want to know what happened. Why you been away so long? How come you haven't even come to see me? I wanted to come see you, but your mother wasn't going to let that happen. She thinks I cheated on her. Did you? I've never cheated on anyone. Why does she think you did? Your mother's got one part of the story right. I was driving my truck. Her best friend got into my truck. Apparently, her best friend was having an affair. Not with me. She was cheating on her husband. I didn't know that that's what I was doing. I didn't know I was taking her to see the other guy. I thought I was taking her to a job or to see one of her friends or something. I thought I was just being a friend, helping out one of your mother's friends to get a ride. How come she didn't understand that? I didn't know until afterward that's what she was doing. Wait. Is that what I wanted to say? No, maybe what it was is that same day when he gave the friend that ride, that's when he realized he probably saw her get out of his truck and go hug and kiss some other guy. And then when he got back, that's when Sylvia jumped at him and accused him of cheating. And he already felt so ashamed about being the guy driving her to see the other guy. And he's a bit of a coward. He's socially awkward or something. I don't think we had socially awkward yet. But when I created him. But he loves Sylvia so much that he just can't, he can't bear the thought of arguing with her to begin with. And it's catching him off guard that he's being accused of cheating on her, much like Bridget being accused by Byron out of the blue. It's like, I had just found out that I was helping her best friend cheat on her husband. The fact that I got home and she thought it was me. I'd already felt so ashamed. I tried to say no, I wasn't cheating on her, but she wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. she started to storm off, turn around, and said to get the hell out of town and get out of her face and not come back. I couldn't argue with her. It hurt too much to argue with her. I'd never seen her that hurt. And she felt it was I that had done it to her. And I didn't know how am I supposed to explain to her that I hadn't done that when she doesn't want to believe it? How do I prove it? Her best friend is cheating. Not with me, but she is cheating. And I'm involved. I didn't know I was involved, but I'm involved. And if she's cheating on him with her, if she's cheating on him with that other guy, then they might as well believe she's cheating with me too. There was no explaining it. Your mother had put her foot down and said, leave town. How come you never sent me any letters to explain it? Did you try sending her letters? Did you try coming back to town? Did you let her cool down and try? Even after a year, you could have tried coming back to town and asked and tried to smooth it out with her. At the very least, try to see me. Well, how many years has it been? Was it 10, 15? You couldn't come back to town? I'd never do anything to go against your mother. I love her too much. She said to leave town, so I left town. I tried to send letters and cards and I'm assuming that's how you somehow contacted me. You must have gotten that recent one. Yeah, only recently did she give me that box of cards. But there weren't any letters. She must have either thrown those out or kept them somewhere else. I did write you at least one letter to tell you where I was and what I was doing. But she must have kept it from you. I'm sorry, kid. I'm just too much of a coward. I can't bear And I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at it. The looking on your face. I can't bear to look at you. Your disappointment at me. It's... You at least believe me, don't you? I don't know what to believe. But if you really didn't cheat on her, she needs to know that. Do you know if do you know if they found out about her friend? About her real affair? I don't know, because I don't remember Mom talking to her friend after that. I was pretty much kept out of the loop. Yes, I suppose you would have been. So are you going to come back to town at all? So you're getting married, huh? Yes, I'm supposed to be getting married. I should have been already. But here we are. Are you going to be able to come to my wedding? You know, I'd really like to, but I don't know if I can face her there. Do you really want our confrontation to be at your wedding? I want you at my wedding. But no, I don't want the confrontation to happen there. Do you still love your wife? Whoa. Why are you asking it like that? Well, I'm trying to go into couples counseling. You know, I write a lot of articles, but I want to do it for real. If I can't do anything for you and Mama, I don't know if I should even try. Do you love her? I've never stopped. Have you told her that? Every card and letter I've sent her. She just doesn't want to believe me. I know that your wife can be stubborn. I am her daughter, so I know I can be too. I'm going to see what I can do about getting the wedding date moved far enough out so that you can attend. But I need a chance to talk to her first. Whether you're coming to town as a friend of her, or an enemy, or a stranger, I need you to be at my wedding. So, you're going to either have it out with her before then, or we're going to at least have a truce. There will be an understanding that you will be at the wedding. And if either one of you is going to start it, I will be the one to end it. And I'll be telling somebody to leave town. Or at least the wedding. So, what does your truck driving schedule look like? Do you ever get any time off? Well, it's kind of odd that you ask, because I don't always get time off, but I do have some time coming up. Okay. Well, I've got your text number. That's the one you take with you on the road? Yeah. then you make sure you don't make any plans for that weekend. It's one way or another, I'm getting married then. And you need to be there. Would be really nice if my father gave me away. Yeah, I should probably be meeting this guy too, huh? That wouldn't hurt. Well, we better get back on the road if I'm gonna get you home in time. We still got quite a drive to get you back to LA. Yeah, we do. I can see you get your toughness from your mother. Dad, don't sell yourself short. It's not always being a coward to run away from a fight. When love's involved. So what you're saying is, maybe I was man enough to walk away. Maybe. We'll see. But you're going to need to be man enough to show up. Deal. So, on that subject, I was thinking about it. It's like when I go to do these things, I'm literally ad-libbing. I know, like, I know somewhat how I want something to go, but it literally just unfolds. I can't. I suck at writing. It's like I know a beginning, I know an end, but it's all that filler in between, and that's why I can't write a book. But this setting a scene, and it reminds me of the first Rocky movie when he ad-libbed the whole, I can't do it, I can't beat him, he's out of my league, and he was really drunk, for real, when he did that scene. Um, Now, I had a little bit of practice when I was making World Without You because I was making the episodes. So I could. I did the videos and then I would narrate them, then listen to my narration, edit it. Then, if I had to, I could cut a chunk out and then redo a part. But I am an emotional person, so in World Without You and on here, well, even with Misty, when somebody's crying, I'm doing it for real. So, I mean, I'm not expecting to get any kind of Oscars or anything, but I do try to put whatever I've got at the time, put all of it into it. And so what do I do now with these two different versions of them confronting her mother? Which one's the dream? Or are they both a dream? Let's get to the part where. Oh, okay, all right. So then they went to the bar. Her and yeah, we took her to the bar because when we showed up there, Dana was there, and we needed to nicely get rid of her. It's that whole journey thing. It's like we set out on the journey. Who we meeting first? We meeting the Scarecrow first or the Munchkins? I don't know. Is that what I meant to do or not? Did we mean to follow the red brick road? Where does that one go? What happened with the bar? What did we do? Did we just leave her at the bar? What's... It is 10:11 here. I'm working at 8 a.m. again, so this won't be going too long tonight. But I definitely needed to recheck this to see what we're doing, because before she confronts her mother, I need to know which version of her mother we're confronting. The one where the mother was offering to help, or the one who's at home looking herself in the mirror, apparently.
So he never cheated on her. And he just left town and never came back. But you said he at least tried to write to you. Yeah, he did. Well, we already know that she hid the cards and letters, those cards from you. So if there was a letter, she probably hid that from you for sure. Might have even destroyed it. How could she do this? How could she at least not give him a chance to explain it? I don't know. I don't want to, I don't even want to think that could happen to Brooke. That I would accuse her of something, and she'd be so ashamed that she couldn't tell me that I was wrong, or so afraid of me. You don't think I could be that way, do you? Well, Caroline, I've never seen you angry. I don't think anybody's ever seen you angry. I mean, really angry? I don't think anybody would want that. I think they'd die of a heart attack just from seeing how angry you would get. Oh, so now I'm like the Incredible Hulk? Well, we don't know. We've never seen you. So what are you going to do? Well, first, we're going to have to make plans for that, to have the wedding the weekend he's coming to town. And before he gets to town, we're going to have it out with my mother. Make sure she understands that it's my way or it's my way. If she doesn't want to take him back, that's her deal. But there won't be any fighting or accusations at my wedding. really think she would take him back after all this time? I don't know what my mother would do. Like you, I'm horrified by the thought of ever having to deal with this thing with Wally. I can't bear the thought of him ever cheating on me, nor accusing him and being wrong. You think it's time to go check in with Wally? Let him know you're back in town? Yeah, I suppose we should. No, you're gonna go alone. You just tell me what the dates are. I'm gonna look into the venues, do my job. But you're walking to that house alone, and you're gonna face Wally. You don't need me for that. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Caroline. I should handle that part myself. Just remember, it's Wally, and he loves you. And as somebody recently said to us, shit happens. Yeah, it does. Alrighty. Well, you let me know how it goes tomorrow. Send me a text or something. Unless you need something else before then. You know how to reach me. But I doubt you'll be needing me for anything. Yeah, I agree. I wish I had the option of, standing up. Like, click on here, go here. Okay, there we go. I forgot I had the free will turned on. So he doesn't know she's there. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that. Is he tired? Let's see, it's 8 o'clock at night. Maybe he had a rough day doing his construction job.
Come on. Time out. This kind of reminds me of Mr. Rogers when he sits down on the couch and he's talking about, he picks up Catrali and he's like, let's pretend that such and such, and it's Prince Tuesday's birthday, and
I'm trying to come up with what I want to do while I'm eating this popcorn.
exactly. That's always what it is. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And then it happens.
It's not easy being the writer, director, producer, doing the acting. Just not easy doing everything. Well, you're also the popcorn eater. Yeah. Well, that makes me the Foley artist, too. Gotta add the sound. What? The sound of crunching leaves? Yeah. The sound of crunching leaves, like popcorn and stuff. Okay. So, is he gonna walk right past her, or is he gonna is he gonna go, oh, and jump back like he's scared? I think that, like I said a minute ago, he's a little exhausted from working. I don't know if he's had anything to drink or not. If he did, he didn't get like drunk. He might have just had a sip of something to relax. Or maybe he took a painkiller because he overdid it. You know, not a major painkiller, but just something. He's, you know, might be a little sore. And I don't know. He's not grumpy. He's just a little tired. Kind of like his face shows that he's bored and he's tired. It looks kind of like he's got some bags under his eyes or something. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I've... How's it going? I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Did you get to see your dad? Yeah. One second. Corn. Is he a nice guy? Unfortunately for him, he's a little too nice. But yeah, he's good. Did you have a good time? Did you get to see anything good? Yeah, we got to go to. I got to see some of Texas and Dallas, and we went all the way over to Iowa and back. Wait, did we? Did we? Wait a minute. No, we only went as far as Arkansas in this part because we were doing the interstates, and we only went up as high as Interstate 40. Yeah, we went all the way over to Arkansas and got to see some of the mostly the freeways. So you were mostly in your daddy's truck? Yeah. I mean, it's good for taking in the view. But it's not much of a vacation when you're on the road like that. It's just, I suppose, at least with an RV, you pull over and you get off the beaten path a little bit, but this is pretty much straight shots to and from the places. Yeah, that's what I've heard from the drivers I know. So I'm not upset at all about it, but I'm sure you probably talked to Caroline first, didn't you? Yeah, I did. So you know our situation. Yeah, we don't have a venue or a date. You're still wanting one, right? I've told you before. I don't care how it's got to happen or when, but if you walk that aisle, I'll be waiting for you. Well, my dad has some time to come into town a couple weeks from now. I gave Caroline the info, so she's gonna look into what she can do, and then we can look into it ourselves too. But I'm gonna have to have a big confrontation with my mother, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't think she's looking forward to it either. While you were gone, well, I read her quite the riot act. I really gave her a piece of my mind. Well, I know how my mother is, and I must have took some doing for you, Wally. I'm sorry I put you in that position. The way I see it, she put herself in that position. I just happened to be the one saying the words. It's a shame I had to, but somebody had to. Okay, so before we go any further, these two are basically they're kind of back on track.
Alright, so now listening to what he said to her and all that, that kind of makes my decision for me. When I had this conversation yesterday, I was doing it remembering that he had told her off. But then when I went to look for that video, or whatever, I guess we didn't find it. Or I found that other one, and it was like, he didn't tell her off. And so that kind of makes my decision, because the one where Sylvia was being nice is going to have to be the dream. You know, we'll just have to be like, maybe Misty was having that dream while on the road. Or maybe Caroline was having that dream. But it makes sense that Misty would have a dream like that. You know, like imagining, or even just imagining it, you know, like, how's that going to go? I've ran out the door. Are they going to fight with each other? Is everything going to be okay? You know. I don't know, but we're gonna continue on based on him telling her off and her still being upset. You know, so Sylvia, Misty's mother, got told off and told to go home and look herself in the mirror and figure out some things, and not come back until, you know, she's ready to take some responsibility for what happened. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go get my coffee warmed up, and where are we in the game right now? In the game, we are right where that left off, because after this, we went and watched those other videos. I haven't played this character in a while, so at some point we're going to get the formative moment phone call if I don't give it to her myself. Same with him. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the coffee. I'll be right back. Wow. Hey, there is quite a few of you watching right now. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I am back. I got some ideas of what we're gonna do. She's got to go confront her mother, that's for sure. It is currently 8:48 p.m. Let's have her tend the garden really quick while we wait for the morning. Maybe I'll think of some stuff while she's doing that. Wait a minute. She ain't gonna go touch the garden yet, okay? She just got back here. They just had a conversation. She's not gonna go mess with roses. This is our romance writer. He looks so cute when he pulls out his phone to look at it. Okay, she got lots to spend here. She is definitely this one. Cause that's what her thing was. She was really good at writing the articles. Even though she didn't have relationship experience until she met him. She didn't have very much. There's really not a whole lot for everything on here. So you got a lot of them where it's like two for the same thing, like rough and tumble and active. But they don't have something for everything. you know, that'll have to do for now. Hey, I'm gonna check and see if them grab bars are still holding. I'm not sure if he would be insulted by that or not. Because he's the one that installed them, and he had to go get them special bolts to put them on. Well, he had to wait for him to come in the next day. That was his reason for having to come back. But hey, you ain't doubting my work now, are you? Well, you do want a good review now, don't you?
What's that? Oh, Viva! Yeah.
Wow, she's wearing something different. Hello? You don't need to change into your regular clothes to freshen up. Well, I guess maybe that's for like, maybe that's like you're freshening up to go out. Fine, be that way. Alright, so she's probably stop it! No, you can't practice anything without changing back in your regular clothes? Or I'm noticing there's got to be some lighting or something doing that. Or well, it is cold. Maybe they were outside for a little bit. Maybe she's cold. I mean, she doesn't look blue here though, so it's got to be the. I do have them fluorescent lights in the tub here, but I think I got them turned off. Okay, we got this big light here. It's gotta be something with this mirror. Unless it's like a revert, instead of being a vampire, it shows whether or not you're a Smurf or not. Misty Smurf. Misty Blue. Yeah, there's definitely some blue thing going on there. Well, I mean, hey, we are in Glimmerbrook, so you never know. Anyway, so you're practicing what you're gonna say to your mother, I guess. It's like, what are we gonna do here? And you do need charisma. You gonna be a relationship counselor, you gonna need some.
Samba pony, happy the store, and leave on slot no guard. Roachy. Have an orphanage, the new, let it make. Open. That's it.
So, she needs to go confront her mother.
Well, no. No. Rabbits, Aquila, Zarki. Na, Bruce. Wapana, Adisa. Oneo Faza. Narfa, yes, soon. Wadi, sor. Read a flimmabar? Huh? Bougie. Dorbadoo.
That's right. She's unemployed because her backstory is that she's a real estate agent, and that they are. She wanted to open up a florist business, and they grew these flowers. Well, they were growing these flowers so Misty could make her perfume. But while they were at it, they were like, "Well, hey, let's grow some flowers for her to get her started if she wants to do that floral business." So that's why I had them as still married, because she never divorced him. And it's kind of like, was it Sweet Home Alabama with Reese Witherspoon, or Twister? You know, the same idea. Like, I need you to sign the divorce papers, and the other one don't want to do it. Only in this case, he just never came back to town to do it. I mean, maybe he asked in one of the letters, hey, do you want me to come and sign the papers? I mean, if you really think I cheated on you, should we do this? I don't know. I don't know what he did or didn't do yet. But oh, come on. You know damn well how things are going to go. No, I don't. From day one, there's only been like one thing I've said for sure is going to happen. The only thing for sure that I've said is that Beatrice has cancer, but she's not going to die from it. What you doing in there, Wally?
Never was.
There we go. It's like, can we just get a small TV? Really, girl? Okay, I was like, come on now, really? So, what did you say to her? Yeah, let's get them looking at each other. Well, she was really upsetting me. She just wasn't taking any ownership of any responsibility for the situation. And she just doesn't understand how she caused this. She shouldn't have kept them cards and letters from you. And it really upsets me that she was keeping your daddy from you. if I ever had a kid, and I hope you'd never keep my kid from me. Our kid. I mean, I understand that there's some men out there that are monsters, but from what you tell me, your daddy ain't one of them. Yeah, but part of me still feels that the cards and letters weren't enough. He need After this long, he could have tried a little bit harder. I mean, there are ways for him to be able to see me. Yeah. So they're not divorced. No. They're not divorced. That's just, well, it's interesting. Kind of sounds like something on one of them talk shows. Yeah. I'm just hoping to avoid the part where the audience is chanting and somebody's wanting to throw chairs. Are you gonna want me to come with you to talk to your mama? As much as I would appreciate that, I'm gonna have to do this myself. So what did you tell her? Well, I told her she needed to go home and look at herself in the mirror. And reflect on her part of the situation. That's pretty good there, Wally. Well, I've been hanging around that magazine of yours, and sometimes I get a little bored, and I've read a few of the things you said in your articles. I figured that was probably something you would say. Yeah. Yeah, I might. Hey, Misty. Yeah, Wally? Well, I want you to know that I ain't got no intentions of ever being with anybody else. So if you ever think I'm doing something, I'm gonna need you to ask me, so I can tell you what's really going on. Well, I could say the same about you. I had nothing before you. And I feel like I have everything with you. Yeah, but there's still a lot more we could do. Yep, and we're gonna do it. You know, I guess it's kind of like those special bolts. They ain't never coming loose. No, they aren't. Wrong one. Oh, Diane's making hot dogs. And Sylvia is possibly watching TV. Yeah. Okay, the Chargers ended up winning that game. Alright, put the popcorn over here for a minute. We ain't gotta eat all of it. Alright, so what I do in my game in order to preserve, in order to be able to move people back and forth from house to house, I put placeholder sims like housekeepers and whatnot. In this case, I just have a sim who is a version I made of a real person. But I'm not playing their story or anything. I'm gonna need her to stop cooking these hot dogs though, because I don't want a fire. But we'll let her keep going. Apparently there was already a fire here or something, because Sylvia had extinguished something recently. According to that, yeah. Her fear of fire. So this here is the songwriter, Diane Warren. Oh, you like plumberry nectar, eh? That's your favorite drink? Just don't go barfing that, okay? Because, you know, it's really annoying when they barf the damn wine. She's one roll of things to watch. Oh, look, informative moments. You wanted to become a florist. I will just give you that. There's always heels, you know? There's heels and heroes. Um, oh, sure, now you show up wearing that. Can't look in the mirror without changing into something else, but oh, we'll leave the house wearing our nightgown. Okay. I'm assuming you meant these heels. Yeah. Yeah, she's wearing one of the style influencer outfits that the one that Jocelyn put together. So it's the one that randomly shows up on people. Alright, what are you wearing to come see your mama? Like pinning you to the desk and laying on your back? Like, get off me, I can't get up. I used to take advantage of that kind of thing when not that, but when I'd go and pet sit for my brother or something like that, I'd use those pictures for various things, advertisements and whatnot. Ah, yeah, here we go. That's his cat badass. And she was called that because she took on like pit bulls and stuff and won. I also had one with yeah, my niece. Oh, and then I would sometimes use that for. Oddly enough, or not oddly, but last week I was making my childhood home, and we were looking at the pictures of how it is now, where they've painted everything like light gray and white and everything, and made the floors all gray. Yeah. This is how the bathroom door used to look. We had these colors in there. So, and the floor was that color. This is when she would come over to our place, and you know, because my sister-in-law would travel for like a week or so at a time, doing for her company, you know, not auto shows, but like robotic shows. So we would have her over at our place. You know, me and my mom would have her over. So my mom is in the bathroom right now, and she's like, "Come out of there." Um, she's 19 now. That was the original. You have a coffee can on your head. Oops. That's my mom squirting water at her. You know. Oh, and my Peter dog. I had when I went to Salt Lake City. I believe it was. I might have bought the film or disposable cameras in the casino in Nevada when she drove me over the border. But the disposable cameras had these Christmas things on the picture. Like when you took the picture, it was like added to the picture. So for a while, I would use that for you know, posting about Christmas or whatever. Oh, look, I'm driving a train. Positive train forward. Anything else? Anything else? No. Oh, I made one of these things because of who played the character. Apparently, these things are Spanish. Oh yeah, my color wheel from school. Cosmetology school? Yeah, cosmetology school. Anyway, back to what we were doing. What's she wearing to go talk to her mama? Apparently it's really hot right now. It is spring, so it's not cold weather.
Upatay! Deroy!
Yeah, that makes sense. Nope, don't chat yet. No, you're not chatting yet. Yeah, we really didn't go through and change her outfits, did we? I think we pretty much gave her a gardening outfit and a regular everyday thing, and that was, and then maybe another gardening outfit, but that's, maybe we gave her this. Oh well. What is she gonna say to her mama? She's been gone for like 2 weeks on the road. I mean, like, it was at least a week. You figure she went. I mean, not going to take that long, because there was this guy on YouTube, the Ride Along Gang, where he literally, like, he's driving a truck, and he's got a chat going, and then there's like a chat bot or whatever just reading what people are saying in the chat, so he can, so he's not like messing with the chat. It's like, RJ729 said, waving hands. Yeah. But, just the fact that he keeps going back and forth, like, from Oregon all the way to Florida and crap. It's like, you just watch him go along, and it's like, damn, it only takes him like 2 days to do that? How do I want this to go? Well, hey, Diane, can you clean up the mess? You're not the maid. You're just like the roommate or something. So, you saw him? Yes, I did. Which version of her mother are we gonna get? Well, I suppose he's insisting that he never cheated on me. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Figures. So, Mom, I want to hear it from you. I want to hear everything that you saw or heard or know about. I want your side of what makes you think he was cheating on you. I saw her get in that truck. She had no business getting in his truck. Did you ever confront her about it? No, she left town before I had a chance. So there's nothing I can tell you or he can tell you. It's going to change your mind about that? He says he wrote you letters saying that he didn't cheat on you. And he says he wrote me one explaining that situation too. I didn't see one like that in that pile that you gave me. No, I didn't let you have that one. You told me that you never read the ones he wrote to me. I accidentally opened that one. Why didn't you let me have it? You could have just told me that. You could have just said you accidentally opened it. I don't have it. Why don't you have it? Are you going to tell me a story or are you going to tell me the truth? I mean, that's what this is all about now, right? The truth? You don't want him lying to you. I burned it. So you don't want to hear his side of the story. No matter what he says, you're not going to believe him. He cheated on you, and that's that. I saw it with my own eyes. This is what we're going to do, Mom. We've got less than 2 weeks. We're going to track down your friend. And you're going to get her side of the story. And one way or another, Daddy's going to be at my wedding in 2 weeks. And if you're there with him, you will be civil. But we're going to sort this out before then, aren't we? We're either going to find out once and for all if he did cheat on you, or you're going to accept the other version if he didn't cheat on you. And you're going to have to come to terms with that. Because you're either going to be right or you're going to be wrong. Are you prepared to be wrong? I don't know. I know you're stubborn. Because I am too. But you need to be ready to be wrong. I'm not wrong. He cheated on me. We'll see. You got any cards and letters that you haven't given me? Or anything at all where he was talking to me? That you didn't destroy yet? I would appreciate it if you let me have it. You got any of that? I'm pretty sure I gave you everything I had. Except for that one letter. Well, you get some time, I'd appreciate you looking and seeing if maybe you misplaced one or forgot about one. Something. Anything. What was your friend's name? Oh boy, that's a good question, because I haven't made the friend yet. And that'd be an interesting one, because at the time she was married. It's possible she might have been married for a while, and maybe Sylvia doesn't know her maiden name. Well, I gotta get to work. I haven't checked in a while, so I gotta get to work. Now, I'd appreciate it if you could, I don't know, can you somehow help Caroline with these wedding plans? I've already been working on it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it a surprise for now, but you get together with her and figure out what y'all can do. Remember what I said. He's gonna be there. There won't be any fighting. Do you understand that, Mom? Mom, I'm gonna need an answer from you. No, I don't appreciate you talking to me like this. I know, Mom, but it's gotta be done. He's the one that cheated on me. I gotta get to work. Hey, stop having romance or whatever with people. I don't know why the hell you got that romance thing going on, whatever that's doing. And you stay away from me. I think you're a vampire. I guess we're not getting our drink. Oh, what do I want to do now? I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was gonna have her mother text her. It's a chatty family call. Yeah. Hey, I really do want to. I really do want to help you track down my friend. I really do want to track down my friend, but I might need your help with that. At the time, her name was... whatever the name is that I haven't come up with yet. I was thinking maybe you got some people at the magazine that could help track her down. Or could help me do it. Alright, Mom, I'll look into it. Yes, red has been the color all along. She's the romance writer. She's a walking Valentine. Since the very beginning.
pizza. Wadisa, Troy. Yes, Yakana. Plan Watty. Mr. Drobo.
Cannonball. Cannonball. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Oh, that's Coleman. Hey, Cody's here. Produce market. What can we get? We call it mellow yellow. Hey, it's Emmett. Yep, Emmett. He lives with Mr. Bean. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need to talk to Natasha. Because that's your officiant. Make sure you don't lose a relationship with your wedding officiant. Alright, that's one way. I don't think you should have done that to the romance festival guru. Right, now you have a romance bar with her. Yeah, let's make sure that she's already, even though that's already supposed to be happening, let's just make sure it's, for sure.
Doba Harpet.
That was close, because, Natasha and Timothy got a thing going. They live with each other. And she's not the guru anymore at the thing because of that. Hey, imagine that. The other lady that was, when we started out the series, she was getting married. Now she is married. Miss Tartosa Valentine herself. You know, the bride to be. Sounds a lot like Beverly Hills Cop. Alrighty. You have a good night. Thanks for joining in. All right, well, we're going to have her go back home. I think we'll save that as a project for tomorrow's episode. Or, later tonight, but now that it's after midnight. But, the project will be tracking down her mother's friend. I am trying to work this out so that I am really hopeful I can have this wedding in episode 300 next Thursday. At the moment, I am supposed to be off that day. And that's, if I do an episode per day, that's the day that it'll happen. But I have to work today at 8 a.m., so I'm not going to push it tonight. I'm going to go ahead and we'll be ending in a minute. We don't always have this dialogue and everything in every episode. It's nice. It's nice when we do have some. But so we've got this wedding thing going on that we're trying to reconcile. At some point, Dana's gotta have her closure with her family and have the funeral. And of course, we have to deal with Beatrice and her cancer treatments and all the things she's doing with her foster child and at some point, do more of the backstory. I might hold off on doing more of the backstory at the moment until after we get past episode 300. I really want to get this wedding stuff done. I like how the story's going as far as when I postponed everything, and but it's been like 100 episodes since I in episode 211, that's when I postponed the wedding. So if we're gonna have a wedding, we need to have the wedding. Gotta stop pussyfooting around. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Appreciate you all joining in. There was quite a few of you today. It's been a while since I've had that many, but it's nice to see occasionally the numbers going up a little bit. But as always, I'm happy with one, and whether you're watching now or in the future, you're always appreciated. Hopefully whatever I'm doing is entertaining, or is hopefully whatever it is that you expected to see when you clicked on the video is what you're possibly seeing at some point. So yeah, thank you all for joining in and watching, and I hope everybody has a good night and a good day, and I hope to see you all in the next one you're able to make it to. At the moment, that'll be later tonight. But until then, bye-bye for now.